The stench of hypocrisy hangs heavy in the air. Starmer, the supposed champion of justice, now stands accused of being complicit in a cover-up of epic proportions. The grooming gang scandal, a festering wound on our nation's conscience, has been ripped open, exposing the raw, ugly truth beneath. Thousands of girls, betrayed by the very system meant to protect them, sacrificed at the altar of political expediency. And who orchestrated this betrayal? None other than the man who now sits in the highest office, the man who dares to lecture us on morality. Let's be clear, this isn't just about a few bad apples. This is systemic, a rot that goes to the very core of the Labour Party. They knew. They all knew. And they chose to look the other way.
Why?
Because votes mattered more than victims. Their careers were more important than the lives of vulnerable children. They prioritized power over protection, and now, thanks to Simon Danczuk's bravery, their complicity is laid bare for all to see. Danczuk, a man who clearly wrestled with his conscience, chose truth over party loyalty. He risked everything to expose this horrific truth, knowing the potential consequences. He's a hero, plain and simple. And what about Starmer? He's scrambling, desperately trying to deflect and deny, but the evidence is mounting. Documents, testimonies, the whispers of those who witnessed his inaction, it's all coming out. And then there's Elon Musk, the unpredictable disruptor, throwing gasoline on the fire. He's not pulling any punches, calling Starmer complicit and demanding accountability. Whether you agree with his methods or not, he's forcing a conversation that needs to be had. He's shining a spotlight on the darkness that Starmer and his cronies tried to keep hidden.
The polls?
They're a disaster for Starmer. His approval ratings are plummeting faster than a lead balloon. Even his own party is losing faith. The unions, once his staunch allies, are now sharpening their knives. The writing is on the wall. Starmer's days are numbered. Rachel Reeves, the architect of our economic woes, has only made things worse. Her disastrous budget has deepened the deficit, fueled inflation, and saddled us with mountains of debt. She's borrowing like a drunken sailor, and the interest payments alone are crippling our public services. It's economic vandalism, pure and simple. The Labour Party is imploding. Infighting, resignations, and a looming leadership challenge, it's a chaotic mess. And while they're busy squabbling amongst themselves, the country is suffering. They're like a group of children playing with matches in a tinderbox, oblivious to the impending inferno. This grooming gang scandal is a national disgrace. The authorities knew, and they did nothing. They were more concerned with accusations of racism than protecting vulnerable children. It's sickening. And now, years later, we're still waiting for real action. A national inquiry? Overdue. Justice for the victims? Long overdue. This isn't just about politics anymore. This is about morality. It's about right and wrong. And Starmer, along with his complicit colleagues, has failed on every level. He's betrayed the public trust, and he deserves to be held accountable. The truth is out, and it's damning. The reckoning is coming, and it won't be pretty.